You know, got tagged in a status a little while ago, and it was James 300 Foster. Great man. You know, his heart is just as big as, you know, his body. He's, you know, inspiration for me. I've always looked up to him. So kind of want to copy him and follow suit. Looks like he was planning on making it to the Montes Jr. Memorial tomorrow, but you know, his schedule didn't allow him to. Geographically, I'm not able to with work and training, and teaching. So, you know, he made a couple of points about how he wished he could be there, and that, you know, the video wasn't enough. And I just want to send this out and say that, you know, I have to disagree. That I feel like the video that he sent speaks volumes about him as a person. That he felt so compelled to do that, and, you know, he needed to do something. Just speaks volumes of the person that Jer Montes Jr. was. And that video is on YouTube. That young man's father will be able to look back, Jeremy Sr., from here on out. Anytime he's down and out, you know, anytime he wants to just put a smile from ear to ear on his face, he'll be able to look back and you know, look at that video and hear the words spoken from someone, you know, so many miles away, you know, who was so impacted by such a young man. This is a grown man, you know, almost twice as old as this young fighter, and yet the kid was so inspirational to him that he felt so compelled that, although he couldn't be there in person, he needed to be there in spirit, by sending a message to the family, letting them know that his thoughts and prayers would be there with them, you know, during the memorial. A little bit about myself and the Jer Montes Jr. Situation. I had no idea who he was. You know, I wasn't aware of his situation, but because of, you know, some amazing people that I've come to know over the last year, you know, it kept popping up on my news feed about this kid, and people were donating money and asking for donations for the family. And I don't have a lot of money. You know, I work hard, and, you know, I make a decent living, but everybody knows the jiu-jitsu struggle. You know, so I did a little research and saw what this young man was going through, and just, you know, thought, you know, man, that could be me. That could be anybody out there. You know, what can I do, you know, to help him? And so we did on our Facebook page. You know, I put up a post one day, and because of my words, you know, were felt by others, and then, you know, Bear from Shayrol, my words inspired him to step up, and he, you know, auctioned off a gi on the site, and man, it just went for a crazy amount of money. And then, you know, we just went into this whirlwind. Everybody just got sucked in to this kid's spirit, and we were just, you know, everybody was completely engulfed with this kid's story, with you know, his tenacity, his fight. You know, it's just such an inspiration to everybody. And we just, like James touched on, was, you know, everybody was just, what can we do? You know, what can we do to do more? What can we do to do more? You know, everything that we were doing while we were doing it, even before it was done, we were always heads, heads together, private messaging each other, what can we do to do more? And this is all off of somebody that, I mean, we got donations from all over the world. We got people from Australia donating items that were prized possessions of theirs that they had had forever. And all because of this kid, because of this kid's heart, his desire, and his fight. And everybody was just devastated to hear that that his match was over, that that the final bell had rung, and that he stood up, he tied his belt, and he walked off into the sunset. And then our immediate thoughts were to the family. We gotta keep going. We can't stop. We've got to rally around this family, support this family. It's because of them that they raised such an amazing child, that this young man had his this spirit that he had, and it comes from from the family. So we knew we had to step up and keep going, keep continuing the battle to to keep his name on the tip of everybody's tongue, and to keep this young man's spirit in everybody's mind. And so we got the patches will be coming in, and I'll be sending them out hopefully by the end of the week. If the holiday doesn't throw shipping off and everything, I'm hoping to get them tomorrow. It'd be amazing to get the patches on the day of his memorial, and then therefore I can spend tomorrow night packaging them up and getting them ready to send out. But I can't wait to just hit the tournament scene. This kid has inspired me so much to just, I can't wait to get on the mat. I can't wait to just go and to just fight and to just battle, and to just, no matter how bad of a position I get in, to know that his name is sewn onto my gi, and that I'm, that his spirit is there, and that I'm doing, what he would just love more than anything to do, is just going to give me so much motivation to just push, to persevere, to never give up. It doesn't matter if I win or if I lose. I'm always going to be looking for the next tournament, the next opportunity to get on the mat, because that's what Jer Jr. would do. That's what we always say. That's what we've said. That's what we've come up with, is, that's what Jer Jr. would do. So, I just want to thank everyone. Thanks to James Foster. Thanks to Bear from Show You Roll, because it was actually his post of his donation to the GoFundMe page, and then his gift box that he sent to Jer Jr. that popped up on my news feed, that actually kind of man, what's going on? I mean, this is it was $1,000 at first, and then it was a gift box. I'm like, man, that's what's the deal here? And then so it made me do research, and that's really got the ball rolling, and then everybody jumped on board. I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank the Montes family for being so welcoming of our support. A lot of people kind of want to be closed off in that time, and shut people out, spend time with their family, and they know what was going on. We're not there. They know what's going on. They're seeing the day-to-day. We're sitting out here optimistic, and thinking, oh man, what if, but they're living the reality of it. And it would have been so easy for them to just shut everybody out. But Jeremy Sr. he would come on the page. He would post updates. He would send private messages to people, and just keep everybody in the loop, because he knew everybody cared. He knew everybody was doing it for a reason. And I know that I get on these things and I just ramble and ramble and ramble, but I just want to thank everybody who participated. Thank the Montes family. Thank Show Your Roll for everything they did. Thank James Foster, Donnie. Thank Simon. Thank JP for the those big home run donations, and then everybody else that participated in the auction that we did that Sunday night that raised right at $5,000, which Foster had a big part in that. So we're truly blessed. If you stop and think about it, at the end of the day, we get to go to bed with our family, and we get to wake up with our family. In the morning, we get to train. We're truly blessed, and in that, we need to use every day as a springboard to better ourselves, and better ourselves by bettering those around us. Always look for ways to give back. This changed my life for the better. I've always done charity. I've always looked for ways to do charity and help others, but man, this has just changed my life in a way that just words can't describe. I won't even try to describe them. All I'm going to do is let my actions from here on out dictate exactly what this did for me and for my life, and just let everybody know that y'all are a huge inspiration to me. Jer Jr. was a huge inspiration to me. Jeremy Sr. and his strength, sending messages out, keeping updates, was a huge inspiration to me. Thank you all so much. You mean the world to me. I'm so glad to have each and every one of y'all involved in my life on a daily basis. So, tomorrow my thoughts and prayers go out, to the Montes family at the memorial. But, I know it's going to be a good day. I know it's going to be a happy day. And I know that that the sun will be shining down, and Jer Jr. will be, looking down over us. So thank you all. And thank you all, and let's keep it going. 2015 this is our year. This is our year to really make a statement on the world. We can change things. We can change a lot of the negativity, turn it around to the positive. It just takes a positive mindset, and I think Jeremy Jr. really drove that home to me. And seeing all the selfless acts that everybody did really gave me a new sense of humanity, and to truly believe that as a group we can change the world. So thank you so much. Oos, train hard, and take each day and give it 100%. Give everybody in your life 100%, and always be looking for what can I do to better myself and everybody around me. Thank you so much. Peace.